Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to break the guard and follow it up with a hook. I got Nick back for this one. Nick runs our team program on Saturdays here at the Academy. Here's the setup. I'm sparring with my opponent, and they're coming at me straight with a high guard, so maybe I'm a jabber, and they're figuring that that's a good way to get to the inside, making me work, and still not be able to land any of my straight punches. So if I can get him to keep his high guard here, then the situation is I want to come over the top. I want to grab his hand, put a little bit of pressure on it, and when he leans back, I pull it down and away. Just a couple of points here. One being a leverage. Oftentimes I see this, people trying it for the first time, and they just reach out, grab the guy by the forearm right here, because it's the easiest portion to get. Use the hook of your glove, grab the forearm, but when I go to pull, it's not easy for me to break his guard. I can't pull this down the way, and it's because leverage is a factor here. If you want the best leverage, I want to get as high up on the glove as possible, and I want to hook his glove up here by the thumb of his glove right here, and I want to put a little push. When I feel Nick starting to push back on me, I'm ripping straight down and away. So you could try that out like this. Just put your hand right here on your partner and don't give them a push. Don't push whatsoever. Let them resist and then try pulling down and away. You might be able to get it, especially if you're bigger and stronger than your partner. But what's gonna work way more effectively is if I get my hand in that position there and I give him a little push. And when he starts pushing back, watch how easy this is. He's pushing in this direction against me pushing on him, which allows me to bring his hand down and out. Okay, let's talk about the obvious follow-up here. So Nick's coming at me with this high guard. I'm keeping pitter patter with my straights. I'm gonna come over the top and get my hook on the highest point of his glove that I can get and put a little push. Now from here, when he pushes back, I pull down and away. Straight off of that, this hand's loaded up. I push off my back foot, turn over, boom. And there's the right hand hook. Let's look at two possible counters that Nick can use to prevent me from A, doing this in the first place, and B, landing that hook. So the first one looks like this, is if Nick has a high guard, he's gotta know that this is an option for me. So if I start sticking here with straight punches and he feels me rip down on his glove, what I want him to do is instead of pushing back, what I want him to do is push off his front foot and step away. If I'm going for this combination, that's gonna leave me in a situation here where he's gonna step back in with straight hands. The second one, and I recommend this one if your opponent doing the guard break has the height advantage. What's gonna happen in this situation is when I push and I pull down, Nick knows that that hook's coming next. He's gonna roll underneath and step to the inside, and that's his chance to counter. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Michael Foley, and I'll see you on the mats.